This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the January edition of MWF Extra. I'm Dan Marotti, now joined by the one and only Commissioner Vaughn Johnson and one half of the Millennium Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, Bo Douglas. Bo, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me again.
Flashback in time to the January edition of Ultra. It was a tag team title match with the Canadian Superstars earned with their victory when Dave Cole defeated you at Christmas Clash. They jumped you and Todd Hanson from behind before you even made your way to the ring, and you injured, I believe, your left leg.
Yeah.
Explain what happened, Bo.
Well, you see, we came out through the curtain. We were ready for them, as we always are, the fighting champions that we are. And they were hiding behind the setup and the cameraman and everything, and they came over and bashed us from behind, took a hammer to my knee, completely destroyed it. The doctors are saying to me, I won't be returning for action for months on end. It's just too much to handle right now.
And we must keep in mind that while you were down rolling around on the floor injured, Johnny Fabulous came out to attempt to help. Do you feel like he is someone that you and Todd Hanson should bring into your camp as manager?
Johnny Fabulous has no business being at ringside during our matches.
He
has
your
nothing
back,
to do
though.
with him. He can have our back all he wants to. We're the ones that won the title. We're the ones that do all the work in the ring. All he does is come out and bothers us.
Maybe your leg wouldn't have wound up like that if you had Johnny Fabulous at your side. Did you ever think of it like that?
I don't think anything would have been different if Johnny Fabulous was at our side, except for maybe a little bit more damage.
Well, speaking of more damage, let me get to the point where Dave Cole brings a metal truck into the ring that he stole from the children's toy drive that we were running for the Christmas holiday, and he smashed it over your head, busting you open. Explain what happened here, Bo.
Exactly what you said. Next thing you know, I clothesline him down, I elbow him in the face, I go after Jay Buster, I hit him with a sidewalk slam, I turn around, BAM! Truck off the head. And they earn title matches? Using a Tonka truck, you give them title matches?
Well, Commissioner Vaughn Johnson, you're speechless right there. Let's talk about the February edition of MWF Ultra. Commissioner Vaughn Johnson has put together a heck of a lineup for February sweeps. He has signed a match for the Millennium Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championship, a flag match, where you and Todd Hanson will defend the belts against the Canadian Superstars.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
For the MWF Tag Team titles, I'll always be ready to defend.
Are you healed?
I can't say that necessarily.
We'll see.
Commissioner Vaughn Johnson, will you let him wrestle in this match unless he has proper medical clearance?
If I get the medical clearance 2 weeks before the match, then we'll see.
Well, Commissioner,
Yes,
you're a doctor, right?
I am indeed.
Can't you give the clearance?
I am biased. I'm not allowed to work the wrestlers. That's the corporate rule.
What a line. Nonetheless, Commissioner Vaughn Johnson, what if Bo Douglas is going to be unable to compete? Are you going to turn it into a handicap match like the January match practically was?
I have faith. I have faith that we will rise to the occasion.
He just said he's spoken to doctors that said he might not be able to wrestle for months.
There's always a doctor that we have in our payroll system, shall we say, that can make the arrangements. So all I want is medical clearance for one or two of the physicians out there, and we will take it from there.
Commissioner Vaughn Johnson, I have a feeling you're up to no good.
I've never been accused of that in my life.
Has your good friend Johnny Fabulous been monitoring
Johnny
what's happened
Fabulous
with Bo?
is everywhere and then nowhere. That's all I can say. Johnny has been very busy as of late. Very busy. Christmas was nonstop for Johnny Fabulous.
How so?
Well, with the ladies, with business, with the briefcase situation. He has another briefcase, I understand, for Christmas. Somebody gave him a briefcase from the MWF, but we're going to find out what the story is, and we'll see what happens.
And you allowed him to bring the briefcase to the ring that was used on Todd Hanson.
He is one of my equal associates. That is correct.
Bo Douglas, how do you feel now heading into this match on the February edition of Ultra, where you and Todd Hanson will be facing the Canadians in a flag match? If you're not ready to go, who knows what's going to happen?
It's the MWF tag team titles. I will always, always do my best to defend them with honor. But you're going to put the American flag on the line, Commissioner? Come on, I'm injured here.
A true patriot rises to the occasion. It's for our flag and for our country.
But you give the Canadians the benefit here. I'm at like 50%, and you're going to put me and Todd Hanson against them?
The Canucks are on socialized medicine up here. We don't have that luxury here, but I have faith that you might be able to heal by then.
In addition to that, you've also signed another big matchup for the February edition of Ultra, Commissioner Von Johnson. It will be Jimmy Jack Cash of the Trifecta taking on Slick Wagner Brown in a grudge match.
We will see if Slick can calm all the things on the outside of his life right now in his world. See if he can focus back in on the MWF. We hope he can.
Well, it'll be a challenge match indeed. You're not going to want to miss the February edition of Ultra. We also should mention coming up in March, it is the MWF Full Throttle Tour as we march into 2006.
Sixth gear, baby. Yep.
Two big live events in March alone. Saturday night, March 4th, the Attleboro Moose Lodge in Attleboro, Massachusetts. Then Saturday night, March 25th, we're back in Braintree at the Braintree Moose Lodge. Your Moose Lodge.
My new Moose Lodge, baby. Johnny and I, you know what? The numbers keep going every day. It's such a pleasure. There will be openings. There will be a couple of slots because all the old farts that go to these moose halls, these drunkens, these generic morons that belong in a nursing home, they're out the door, baby. And we're going to get young energy in that Moose Lodge. It's going to be the best Moose Lodge in the country, mark my word.
Now, Percy Pringle III, Paul Bearer will also be there on Saturday, March 25th in Braintree. Knowing this, if Bo Douglas and Todd Hanson are successful in retaining their championship in the February Ultra, will you schedule them for matches on the Full Throttle Tour?
I say if he can handle it, yes. It's up, again, once I get the physician, his clearance, if he's ready, then we're going.
Well, don't worry about it. I'll be ready. And in February, Bo Douglas and Todd Hanson will still be the MWF Tag Team Champions.
Okay.
And we'll be there defending them.
Well, I hope you have each other's back because I understand Mr. Hanson has a little detraction, a little situation that he's a little distracted by right now. So he better just keep it under control. A little blonde girl, but we don't discuss anything else.
Commissioner Von Johnson, all I have to say is, when it comes to the MWF Tag Team title situation in the MWF, I smell a rat, and he's sitting to my left. We're just about out of time right now. Bo Douglas, thank you for joining us. Best of luck with your leg.
Thank you for
Hopefully
having
you'll
me.
be able to defend your championship in February. And Commissioner, I'm sure we'll be seeing you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with more Extra after this time up.
Tonight, finally, after months and months, tonight is the night the Canadian Superstars are going back to Montreal with the Tag Team Championships. Ain't that right, Busta?
That's right, baby. Flag match. Canadian Superstars are going home with the belts. You heard it here first.
Did you all see what happened to Bo and Todd? Did you see what happened last month? They got sabotaged. Sabotaged! But I'm telling you right now, they didn't want the help of the Fabulous One. But you know what? Tonight, the Fabulous One's going to have a fabulous night because I'm going to keep my eye on them.
Jay Buster, Dave Cole, Canadian Superstars, you guys have the gall to come out to the ring and attack us before the match even starts? That's because you're scared. You're scared that Bo Douglas and Todd Hanson are going to retain these titles every time you face us. So instead, you think by taking me out that you're going to have an easy time with Todd. Canadian sensation's my ass. Todd Hanson is the superstar. Bo Douglas is the superstar. And tonight, in the flag match, the American flag is going to be waved high. Because Todd Hanson doesn't need a tag team partner to take out you two fools. Todd Hanson is going to destroy the both of you. Tell him, Todd.
I don't know what's in store for me tonight. I don't know what the rules are going to be. But Todd Hanson and Bo Douglas are leaving this building tonight, the Tag Team Champions.
The Tag Team Championship is on the line in a handicap flag match. Todd Hanson squares off against the Canadian Superstars.
Canadian Superstars, Jay Buster and Dave Cole. You have Bo Douglas there at ringside. At Christmas Clash, Dave Cole pinned Bo Douglas during that tag team title shot on the January Ultra. And you remember what happened before the match even began. They took out Bo Douglas's leg, severely injured him, then broke that metal toy truck over the top of his head and busted Douglas open. Then to add insult to injury, they buried him under that Canadian flag. Therefore, tonight, it was Todd Hanson and Bo Douglas slated to face the Canadians. However, Bo Douglas is injured and cannot compete. Todd Hanson being the true man that he is, a man with a spine. You're right, a true champion. Todd Hanson has agreed to take on the Canadian Superstars in a handicap match. This could be bad news for Hanson and Douglas. That could spell the end of their reign that began on August 5th at Iron Sheik Appreciation Night.
I believe it's tag team rules for the Canadian Superstars, correct?
I believe so.
It should be. Handicap match would be wrong. Though the commissioner we have, well, I don't know, right now, they're double teaming them. I hope the ref is going to get one out. I just hope it's a regular tag match.
Look at them taunting.
Despite handicap.
Taunting Bo Douglas
It
out
is,
there. You
thank
know
God.
he'd like to compete.
Tag man, he didn't even get out of the ring.
If they're going to drop the tag team titles, Jackal, you know he wants to be competing in the match itself.
Yes. And unfortunately, things, just the fact that it's a handicap match don't look good. I think it's wrong Commissioner Von Johnson put this match together.
You feel it's wrong?
Yes. The tag team champions are Todd Hanson and Bo Douglas. They should be able to compete when he's ready. Nice slam there.
Scooping a slam. It looked like
Oh!
Cole was going to go aerial, but he went down.
Almost
like
takes off Jay Buster's head. Oh, that's devastating.
Suplex with authority from Todd Hanson, and he's doing all right for himself here on the February Ultra.
Oh, I'm sure he's going to be in this match 100%. He'll give it his all, but he's in a handicapped situation that Von Johnson put him in.
What surprises me is that Johnny Fabulous has wanted to be in business with Hanson and Douglas for so long now, and Von Johnson and Fabulous come off as such great friends.
Right.
I'm surprised he wasn't in Von Johnson's ear at all about it. But what do I know? There's that flag. Civic pride is on the line here in February.
By the time Bo Douglas gets there, the match will be over.
Right there. There's the advantage of having 2-on-1.
Snap suplex. Nope, couldn't get him. 2 count only.
That was a snap suplex. You could hear the snap on that.
The tag has been made. Elbow.
Todd Hanson has been wrestling with a bad neck of late as well, and right there he was elbowing the neck. They've done their homework.
Ducks the clothesline. Oh, nailed him. He nailed him. I was going to say, oh, now there he is. He's choking him, ref. Bo Douglas is right there. I'll tell the ref what's going on. Off the ropes. Ooh.
Drop kick to the face.
Look at this. Now, come on, ref. You're right there. The double team move's got to stop. Or the man on the outside just got to stop interfering in the match.
Hanson's trying to fire back, but to no avail.
It's going to be
once
tough.
again.
He's got no one to tag. He can't just take the beat and then roll over to the corner and make the tag. There's no one there.
Did that Quebec kick to the back. I thought a tag to the foot.
That's the second time he's done that.
Twice tonight we've seen
Oh,
it.
that's the second time he's done that in this match. I thought I was dreaming. Or seeing things. It wouldn't be the first time. Off the ropes.
Running
knee. 1, 2. Goes for the quick cover. And I don't think he even thought he was going to get him on that one. But they're wearing Todd Hanson down. They're going to try to get a pin at any time. Knife edge chop. Another one.
Hanson lays him in.
Oh, he's going to have to do something.
You have to remember, Jack, during the Full Throttle Tour, we'll also find out who the MWF Wrestler of the Year is for 2005. Todd Hanson was one of 4 finalists. along with the MWF TV champion Die Hard Eddie Edwards, the MWF heavyweight champion Sudden Impact Dylan Cage, and Gino Martino.
And we missed it, and I'm sure Jay Buster held the ropes down when Todd Hanson went off the ropes. That's why Mr. Hanson's on the outside. Bo Douglas saw it, though.
Bo Douglas is moving at about the speed of myself or Rox Baker right now, so I don't know how much
Or
help he's
possibly
gonna
me.
be.
2 count only. Now they're getting closer to 3. Earlier was 1 count, then 1.5. Now we're up to 2. Tag made. Here comes Jay Buster.
They don't have to worry about cutting the ring in
No.
half. They have the whole ring to themselves. He has no one to tag.
Todd Hanson firing off.
But as Todd Hanson said to me in the
come
break,
on.
Jackal, he said he can reach out and tag any of the fans. That's all the support he needs.
Oh!
That low blow. Could rearrange his social plans for the month
Yep.
of February. Could be a rough Valentine's Day for Todd after that one.
Very sloppy cover. He's choking, ref. Thank you. I think the ref's watching a different match.
After the number of title shots the Canadian Superstars have received, do you think this is it? Or do you think 2005 is going to be a big year for the Canadians if they indeed do not leave with the belts?
Oh, I think some will say right now that they're going to win the tag team championships this match. If they lose here, I believe they'll get other opportunities. Maybe not on the big stage, but they'll get other opportunities. And then they can go back and earn in time, win some big tag team matches, and become top contenders again.
That's why we have challenge matches here on Ultra.
Sleeper hold, and this could really wear him down. He needs to get out of this fast. He doesn't want to be in this too long. He doesn't want to be in that position. But right now, I don't think it's supplied properly.
You think he needs to position himself in a different way?
Jay Buster's not positioned properly on this. Although he's going to get some leverage here. Because right now, this ain't even a sleeper anymore.
Why would he put his foot on the ropes with the referee looking right at him?
And he's going to win the tag team championships. Or, in this case, anything to wear him down. Because the ref won't disqualify him for that. He'll just tell him to get off there and count the 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So he's got that 4 seconds of leeway. Planted the knee as Todd Hanson came off the ropes. Things don't look good here tonight for Todd Hanson. Cover? No. I didn't think he was going to get him anyway. Tag made. I was going to say, myself, watching the tag team championship match, I was just going to say Todd Hanson needs to make a tag. Unfortunately, he can't.
Dave Cole is a quiet individual, but when he gets in that ring,
it's all business.
It's nonstop.
He wants to wear gold. He wants to call himself tag team champion.
Wrenching on the neck of Todd Hanson. And I'll ask you this, Jaggle. Perhaps the Canadian Superstars are going to leave with the gold tonight, but let's play devil's advocate. Let's say Hanson and Douglas retain. What will happen at Full Throttle March 4th?
God only knows. It's going to be a big night no matter what. Suplex. He's going to hope he gets him here. Oh, he makes the save. Jay Buster.
Dave Cole was bouncing around the
He
ring
was in there in a hurry.
like he was a bouncy ball you buy for $1 at the supermarket.
And boy, would Jay Buster like to go in that locker room and say, look, I'm a champion.
Wow, look at that. What is that? Flag
Tag
head
made.
scissors into a bulldog?
Yep.
Unique. I'll give it that.
Oh! That hurt Cole more.
To say the least. He hammered Todd Hanson in the face.
Yep. Reversal. Clothesline.
Clothesline from Hanson.
Over the top rope to the floor.
Hanson will not stop.
No. And he knows he can't.
He's not going to give up. He doesn't want to drop the titles here in February. He's a champion.
Boot to the midsection. Oh, he missed it.
Gonna look for that DDT. Backslide.
Backslide attempt. No. Gonna try it again. Oh, he hit it.
That could be it.
Devastating DDT. No, didn't get him.
Buster's got
Two only.
Buster's got the flag outside the ring. He's ready to wave. He's ready to show his civic pride in addition to 2 championship belts they're hoping to leave
I don't think he really cares about waving the flag. I think he wants to hold up tag team championship gold.
Well, it's about civic pride tonight as well.
Look at, oh, down goes the official. Oh, no.
He's going to use that. He's got the flag.
It's 2-on-1 as it is. And now he's going to use the Canadian flag as a weapon. And look at this.
Bo's hobbling in. He's got the crutch.
Oh!
Shades of Roddy Piper on the flower shop in 1986. He took out Jay Buster from behind.
Orin, as we're getting close to baseball season, it looked like a home run.
Oh, he hammered Douglas.
Oh, no.
Douglas
He shouldn't have came in the ring. I'm sorry.
Not in this.
Johnny, wait a minute.
With that.
The hell?
What you'd call a loaded briefcase. That could be it.
That should be it.
Todd Hanson
It is.
pulls it off. Hanson
With a little help.
With a little help. Who knows what was in that briefcase? What a night. Hanson and Douglas retain the titles. Once again, look at who's
Hey, look at that. They're exchanging words out there. I don't know if they're pleasant or not.
Let's take a look at that. Hanson and Douglas victorious with the aid of Johnny Fabulous. What is going to happen March 4th in Attleboro? Will Hanson be forced to compete handicapped again? Will Douglas be ready to wrestle? What about Fabulous?
Will he be there?